Hey everybody, welcome back to this Maekersuite tutorial. In this tutorial today, I wanted to do things a little bit different as far as deep diving into the Maekersuite product. And the purpose of this particular video is to sort of help you to sort of get some new ideas and to sort of think outside of the box when it comes to Maekersuite, and why I think that this is a really important tool, especially if you're somebody who is considering doing YouTube and you're trying to be a little bit more professional with your presentation, and you also want to be able to do your research and know that you're not wasting your time and you're actually it's going to benefit your business and benefit you, etc. And so in this video today, I want to sort of look at this in 4 parts, okay? Part number 1, I want you to look at it as for your own personal content or your own personal brand. So you're going to use the tool for your research, for your own personal brand and your own personal content. The second part about this, I want you to look at it from other people's content and other people's videos that they've put on the internet. You're going to use other people's videos and other people's content in order to produce content for yourself, okay? The third part that I want you, or how I want you to look at this, is for content creation purposes across the board. That includes like your Twitter, that includes like your Instagram, your Pinterest, your TikTok videos. And so that's sort of the whole content creation nucleus kind of situation. So I want you to look at it like that. And the third part, I want you to look at it as if you are doing sort of faceless videos or faceless stuff, or you maybe have considered doing faceless videos or faceless channels, I want you to look at it in that sort of box. So those are the 4 ways that we're going to sort of dive into Maekersuite in this Maekersuite tutorial. And this is the whole purpose of this particular video, is to sort of get you to think outside of the box. And we're going to approach Maekersuite from that vantage point. So let's dive deep into Maekersuite and let's go ahead and look at it, so that way we can determine, okay, what's the best use scenario for that, so we can become as successful as we possibly can with Maekersuite. So let's go ahead and let's dive into Maekersuite. Okay, now before we dive into the Maekersuite tutorial, I just wanted to let you guys know, of course, I've already made a review. So if you are unaware of the actual review of the Maekersuite product, please make sure that you hit the link in the description below, and that'll go ahead and give you a full review of the Maekersuite product. Now, I do want to tell you, this is going to be available now for the next 7 days or so. So if you're interested in if you're going to be doing any sort of YouTube research, or you want to grow on YouTube, this is going to be a great tool for you to take advantage of. I think it has a lot of potential here, and I definitely think this is a product that you should consider, especially if you're looking to grow on YouTube, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to sort of deep dive into this, and let me take these off. I don't know why I have those on. And we're going to deep dive into the product, and we're going to go into it a little bit more. And if you need all of the information as far as cost and breakdown, just make sure you take a look at my review video. There'll be a link in the description for you down below. Now, just to let you know, for tutorials like this and some of my deep dive tutorials, you can actually become a part of the Video Geek Squad membership, guys. Just to let you guys know, you can now hit on the join button here. It'll give you a little bit more information about our membership. We only have 2 membership levels. We have the $4.99 a month membership level and a $9.99 membership level. And so you can actually go there and get all the information, and you can watch a little tutorial video that I made about that. Enough about that. Let's get into the tutorial, because I definitely wanted you guys to know that, because I know some people don't know. All right, so let's get into the Maekersuite product here. Now, this is a product that I think has a lot of potential to sort of help you to grow your YouTube channel. All right, now, you can actually, you see at the top, there's really only 4 main boxes. You have a research a topic box, you have an analyze a video box, you have a get your script, and start from scratch, okay? So let's say, for instance, you wanted to research a topic. You would simply hit on the start exploration box, and that will go ahead and allow you to do that. Now, I've already done one of those, and so we're gonna go ahead here, and I focus mainly on Camtasia and tutorials and walkthroughs, because one of the things things that I'm going to be doing in the future is bringing a lot more Camtasia tutorials to this channel. And so I wanted to pretty much make sure that I was able to do some exploration and go in there and see it. Now, it gave us 13 topics. It gave us 254 videos, over 116 channels. And you can actually click on View Report here, and it will actually bring you into the Maekersuite tutorial. Now, keep in mind, I said we're really focused on, in this tutorial, 4 parts: your content, and this section right here would be for the your content part. Okay, this is when you're doing your research for your own personal content and your own personal brand. So whatever subject or niche or topic that you're in, that's what you want to focus in this particular part. I'm only using Camtasia as an example here so that you can understand this is the part where you're focusing in on your content. Okay, so I've gone in here and it's given me top 5 video ideas of something that I can create, of course. And you can literally hit create project here. It's going to give you a target length of 500 words for 3 minutes. And so it'll give you the target time frame as far as that's concerned. It's also going to give you the research overview. So you're able to, it'll tell you how many videos were recommended, etc., etc. Number of relevant topics, 13. Total views across all of the analyzed channels. Now, this particular bubble chart is going to give you more detail as far as the topics for your exploration. So if you're focused in on your content and you've put in your keywords and you've put in what you need that you're searching for, this will give you the opportunity to actually do a lot more deeper dive research into your topic. So you kind of think about it like this. You can have your main topic, but you can also find a list of subtopics or sub things that you can focus on and talk about to build your brand and to build what it is that you're looking for. Now, the higher the bubble, the more specific and relevant to your particular topic that this will be. Okay. Now you will see over here, it's relevant if it's on the, well, for me, it's on my left side. So if it's on your left side, it's relevant, but it has a low performance. If it's on the right side, it's a higher performance. Okay. Now, and you'll notice that some of these may not be as relevant, but they are more, they have a higher performance as far as that's concerned. So that's something that you also need to consider. Now you have a bubble chart, but you also have a graph chart. Now the graph chart will help you to sort of find other niched down ideas and other things that you can find to sort of hone in on and do some topical research. Okay. So if you don't have another tool to do some research, this is where you want to spend the most of your time. So you want to open up a notepad. If you use something like Evernote, because I use Evernote, you want to open up your document and you want to make sure that you are doing your research. Now, just as a side note, for those of you that are students of mine, you guys know that I typically do my research on Sundays. All of my learning stuff is done on Sundays. But when I'm doing research for videos, I will typically carve out a lot of time. Like I may have several video ideas that I've put inside of my project management tool. And what I'll do is I'll just list them all out, just the ideas, right? And then if I know that I'm going to hone in on a specific subject or topic, then I'll start going in and doing some more deeper dive research. And this is a part of that whole process. Okay. So you're going to go in here and you're going to click on these bubbles. And what you will notice is it will actually tell you what videos are linking to these types of Camtasia videos, right? This one's about OBS, etc. So what you're going to do is you're just going to move your mouse around and you're going to find other video topics and things that are linking to in that same vein as far as what you want to talk about. And so that's what you're going to do. And this is really, really helpful for doing that. Okay, so that's that part. And now you're going to see topics that they found for our exploration. Camtasia video editing tutorials and tips. So you can find that as well. So that's one of those things that you can definitely look into as well. And then you can open this up and this is going to give you the volume. It's going to give you the engagement, the scores. It's going to give you common tags for it and what people are covering. Okay. So it'll give you the different types of videos, and you can look at the video 1, video 2, video 3. So it helps you to really sort of go into a deep dive. Now, videos within this topic or within this subject matter, and keep in mind, we're still talking about your content. So we're still in the your content section. So when you're building out your content, you can use this to sort of help you come up with content ideas so you're not all over the place looking for something to actually talk about. Now, if you've taken my YouTube know-how course, I have a way for you to go log in somewhere every day and just pick topics that you want to talk about, and you just make your videos about that. So you don't have to scramble your brain trying to figure it out. You'll have more than enough topics. There's more than enough stuff for you to talk about and make videos about in your niche. But you just got to find out where to go and how to capsulize it and how to structure it and put it into a workflow for yourself. So every day you know exactly what types of videos you're going to be making. Okay. All right. So this is going to give you videos within your topic, so you can literally go and deep dive even more into these kinds of videos. So this one says video editing basics, and you're going to click on this and it's going to say view details, right? So you can go in here and this is going to give you the video, this particular video, and it's going to tell you the trending of that video, the performance score. It's going to give you a description, and it's going to give you some YouTube tags as well as some of the other videos. Okay. And so I think that this tool is amazing when it comes to this. Okay. So now you can get some advanced insights as well for this particular video. Now it's actually this particular video is under science and technology. And I find that very interesting as well. And so, you're going to learn a lot. So if you're making certain videos, you want to make sure that you're putting them in the right category as well, so that YouTube knows where to categorize them. All right. So here we go. You've got your transcript of the video, you have a summary of the video, and you also have an outline of this particular video. So if you're looking to structure your content, this will give you an idea. You could take the outline that they have here, switch it up a little bit, add some more things to it, make it a little bit better, and make your own version of the video for your content. Okay, so that's the your content section. Now, since I'm already here, let's focus in on other people's content. Okay, because this is where I want to give you some tips and some tricks in order to do this for yourself. Okay, so now you have a transcript, you also have a summary, and you also have an introduction. Okay, now here's an interesting thing that you can do. You can actually take this transcript, you can hit on copy to clipboard. Let's say you hit copy to clipboard, and now we're talking about other people's content. And on my computer, if I hit on my computer Control M, let's see if it'll let me do it. Let's see, because I don't know if it's going to let me do it. Let me pause it for just a second. All right, I'm going to hit Control M, and I'm going to bring up a program called Voila. Okay, and what I can do in this particular program, and keep in mind, we just copied this particular transcript. All right, what I can do is I can ask Voila to take this transcript and do all sorts of things for me. Okay, so let me see here. I'm just for the sake of this video, I'm going to do something like, let me see. Let me go back. We're going to do, let's do blog writing. All right. All right. So we're going to do, what's this one? No. I don't want to do that. Okay. Video to blog post. Okay. So I'm going to tell it to write me an article based on the video. I'm going to say transcript here. And I'm going to give it the transcript that we just copied. So I'm going to copy and paste that entire transcript inside of here. And I'm going to have Voila to go out and write me a full-fledged article about this particular topic, okay? So this is when you're talking about using other people's content in order for you to create content for yourself, okay? And if you are not familiar with Voila, I'm gonna leave a link for you down below. This is one of my favorite tools because I can bring it up at the drop of a hat, and this is actually using ChatGPT-4, and I have an unlimited amount of usage for it, okay? And so you can literally have this to write out a full-fledged article for you that you can post anywhere. Maybe you can make this into a guide, or you can, create a freebie giveaway or something like that. And you can actually give this away. And so you can do all sorts of things with other people's content. So you can make things like guides. You can make a free giveaway. You can make a free checklist. You can do all sorts of things using this particular situation. And that's one of the reasons why I think that's so really cool. So I had this to go out and write me a full-fledged article here. And if you want my prompts for this, you guys definitely want to subscribe to the channel, and you guys definitely want to become more engaged in the channel, because I tend to give that stuff out to our members of our channel. So make sure you join a membership, because that'll definitely help you. All right. So you get this and you just put this on your blog, or you put this in an email, and you can doctor it up however you want. But that's a way that you can use other people's content in order for you to make content. Now, here's another thing. I can come down here and I can say, please make me 4 Facebook posts about this product using the transcript provided, and please include emojis, All right, so I'm going to hit this, and now what it's going to do is it's now going to add, it's going to make me 4 Facebook posts, okay? And this is stuff that you could put inside of your social media scheduling tool. So this is helping you to be a little bit more efficient, but it's also using other people's content in order for you to do it. So this is what I mean when I say other people's content. And so it's going to go out there and it's going to make these 4 posts for us, okay? And there's so many other use cases that you can do this. You can do Twitter posts. You can make TikTok scripts for yourself. You can do so many other things when it comes to using the Maekersuite tool for yourself. But as you can see inside of Voila, it's going ahead and it's making our posts for us. And we're going to be able to do this and just put these inside of our social media scheduling tool. And it makes it so fast for us and so much easier. And this is what I talk about when I say using other people's content. Now, when it comes to content creation, which is the third part of this, this sort of gets into the Twitter post, the TikTok post, and so forth. Whatever tool you're using to schedule your social media posts. You could be using something like Poobler. You could be using something like Radar. You could be using something like Social Bee, and some of these, there's so many tools out there, right? Whatever you're using, you can actually use this into the content creation process, right? So now all you can do is come over and say, please write 4 Twitter posts based on the same transcript. Okay? And all you do, and you can just put, please include emojis. So now you've got Facebook posts. Now you're going into the Twitter post. And so you just go in there and you type, and it's going to give you your tweets. Tweet number 1, tweet number 2, tweet number 3. Now, if you're doing something with Pinterest, you can give it some ideas. You can ask it for ideas for your Pinterest posts and so forth. So you have a lot of options there that you can use this particular program for to to give you all of your tweets and things of that nature. So you got a whole lot of stuff that you can do with this particular tool. So when it comes to tools like this, I get really excited, especially if you're doing YouTube, because this is going to give you a lot of opportunity here. Okay. So let's go back into Maekersuite really quick, because it's going to finish out our 4 tweets, and you can give it so many more things. You can say, please, based on the, how about this? Please write an email to my YouTube channel viewers with bullet points about this transcript and video, just to give you an idea. Stuff like this. And so this will create a whole email for you that you could send out to your email list. Okay. And so that's another way. So we're talking we've not even changed the information, and we've got Twitter posts, we've got Facebook posts, we've got you can do Instagram posts, you can write an email. So you've got all sorts of stuff that you can do as far as content creation, and all of that did come from someone else's content. Now you can go in there and of course change it, make it better, put your spin on it. Don't just take somebody's content. You want to make sure that you're putting your spin on things, right? All right, so here's the other thing that we want to focus in on in this particular video. We want to talk about faceless YouTube channels. Okay. Now, when you're going to create a faceless YouTube channel, what you're going to need is you're going to need a script. You're going to have to write a script for it, right? And so the way that you would start off with that, you could start off with your own script, where you could go in here and you could just type out your script. It's going to give you the amount of words that you have, your talking points, and then it's going to give you your output. Okay. Now I'm going to pause the video for just a second, so that way I can go ahead and grab a transcript really quick, and then we can why don't we just use what we've got inside of Maekersuite? So give me one quick second, and I'm going to go get a script, and we're going to throw it in here. Okay, now we've gone ahead and just copied a script and put it in here just for the sake of the video tutorial. And I know the tutorial is getting really long, so thank you guys for hanging in there. Now you've got your script in here. Now you've got some quick ideas that you can do. You can check the grammar and the spelling. You can make it shorter. You can make it longer. You can give some feedback. You can continue writing. You can even translate this into another language, and you can also change the tone. Okay, so you can ask the AI what you want to do with this, and it can actually change it for you. Now it's giving you the amount of words as well. So you have, 524 words, which is 3 minutes. And so you can do that. And you can put a project title here as well. All right. So you've got some ideas here that you can use. It says generated description. So you can generate a description by saving the product, talking points, okay. All right. So you've got this. So you'll say, welcome back. You have a whole list of things here. So you can I can stretch this out, put that in periods. So you have all sorts of things that you can do with that. Now, I'm not going to save that. So no thanks. We're going to get out of that. And you got that. And so you can write your script, but you can also, take your brief and they'll write a script for you. So if you say create a project, you would give your video title, you would give the project goal, the content type, which is a video or a blog. So it'll even do a blog post, which is very interesting. So I like that. So that's pretty neat. So if you have all sorts of other software, you can do that. And I'm going to come back and create a blog post using this, and we'll see what kind of output that we get. You'll do creator, your target audience. It'll generate the outline for you, or you can do it for yourself as well. And this is when we're talking about faceless video channels here. Okay. So you would just simply put your stuff in here, and that's what you would use to do that. Okay. So it's a really robust tool, and this is one of the reasons why I say, guys, you definitely want to get it now, and you definitely want to get it while you can, because it's definitely going to help make a difference in all of your output and what you're doing. And now, for the sake of this, let's go ahead and let's make a since it's a new project, let's see here. Let's see if we can go ahead and we'll generate something using this. So why don't we generate something? Okay, so in this instance, what I did was I created a video title, how to create a YouTube workflow. Educating and training others was the project goal. The content type, blog, a YouTuber, creating content on a daily basis. This is a person. Our target audience is people who are looking for workflow ideas. The tone is informational. We're going to go with a 1400 word. We're going to generate an outline. And so it's going to go ahead and generate the outline for us so that way we can actually come up with the project. Okay, so now this has actually created our brief, our initial brief. The target length, of course, was 14 words, so this is about 10 minutes. And it's going to give us a hook. It's going to start with a thought-provoking question regarding challenges of maintaining consistency on YouTube, etc., etc. And then we're just going to click on Write Script. Okay, so it's going to go ahead and start the script writing process for us. And we're going to go in here. And this is when we're talking about, keep in mind, guys, faceless YouTube channels. So if you're struggling with coming up with your scripts, coming up with your briefs and all of that, Maekersuite can help you with all of that entire process. So that's what you want to keep in mind. Okay, so now it's actually written our script. So here's our script. Hook. Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by the sheer amount of work it takes to keep your YouTube channel updated? Feeling like no matter how much effort you put in, maintaining consistency is just beyond the reach. Well, what if I told you that the key to unlocking a steady stream of high quality content lies not only in hard work, but in smart work through an effective workflow? So it's already wrote the script for us, guys. So, I mean, it is amazing as far as that's concerned. So you could literally come in here and just simply write your script out, write the script out, do your voiceover, have your voiceover made, and take your voiceover into another tool and actually create. And I can share with you, I use a program called Pictory. Pictory will make faceless videos for you so that you don't even have to come on camera. So you can use something like Pictory, and I'll put a link down below for a program like Pictory. And I've also done a review on Pictory, so you can just look for that on the channel as well. All right. And so this is your script, and it's going to give you some publishing ideas as well as some generated tags. OK, so you had your brief, which was first, your script, which is second, and your publishing idea. So, I mean, and we're talking about the faceless channels aspect of creating this. OK, and so that's pretty cool. And it went ahead and it put it down below in our projects section. OK, so it still has us in a to-do section for this because we haven't done this one yet. And I may be doing putting a video like that on the channel. And we'll see what happens with that, and I'll work on that. So that's what I'm talking about. So these are your three areas: your content, other people's content, content creation, as well as doing faceless channels. Now, guys, I want to make sure that you guys know that you can subscribe, join the membership here. Make sure that you leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns, and you have something else that you want me to sort of dive into with this particular tool, and we'll take a look at it. But this was your Maekersuite tutorial, and go ahead and grab Maekersuite before it's too late and you cannot get this product anymore, because this can do a lot of stuff for you. And it can help you create a lot of content for yourself and in your business. So make sure that you grab it while you can.